Jeremy Sisto.
After you.
Thank you. Okay, now, Jeremy.
Very enthusiastic. I like
yes,
it.
there. We've been waiting for you. Now, I have to say, I did not know you were walking on a cane. What's happening?
Well, I got a little meniscus issue, bum knee, older, you know, it's a new thing. But I was gonna leave it backstage, but I like a good prop.
I like
A prop, you know, it helps me out here.
Are you like people in my family who mess up their meniscus, but they're always out there playing basketball, still out there running around?
Well, that's exactly right. I worked on it way too long. They told me to lay off. I didn't lay off, and now my bone's all swollen. I didn't know a bone could swell. My bone's all swollen in there, and the MRI. So anyway, I got.
So you completely understand Mike Tyson and what he was going through.
That was a hard weekend for me.
That was a hard weekend for you.
Because I just turned 50, and I needed him to tell me 50 was like, you didn't do it. Now I feel older, a little older, but
oh gosh.
I love him.
I have to tell you, first of all, I'm such a fan of yours in F.B.I. I watch it all the time, Jeremy. But it's so, I'm really impressed by you because you've been hired twice by Dick Wolf.
Yeah.
You were in Law and Order and now F.B.I. And as an actor, that is very rare to get, steady gigs all the time. What does that mean for you?
Also, I kind of like shut down his 20-year run. I was on the last year of Law and Order. So I was hoping he wouldn't take it with my fault or something, but apparently he didn't think so. So yeah, no, it's been great, man. I mean, I've been spending so much of my life just trying to convince people to give me jobs.
Yeah.
And that is just not great. It's not great for my need of approval, which is already gaping in there. And so it's just having to do that all the time. So it's been nice to just be in a steady train where I can explore and feel some sort of security with that. Plus, I got kids, I didn't grow up with money. It's nice to be able to get them the brand name Rice Krispies or something like that,
It's nice to be able to go home too. You know you have a steady gig,
Yeah.
and you get to go home and sleep in your own bed. You're not traveling all over the place.
It's true. I had to do that a whole bunch, and it's been a dream. But it's also nice to have a character that you're continuing to expand about.
Yes.
The writers like the character, feel like he's a complex person. So yeah, it's been great.
Absolutely, and it's so funny because your character, Jobo, you got the funniest lines on the show.
Yeah.
I've always wondered, do you improv your lines or are they scripted for you?
Yeah, we experiment. The writers we're always trying to see how far we can push it. You can't push it too far, and we don't really know when. There's some theory with like if the stakes are anonymous and like a large thing, like we had an episode about a salad bar being poisoned, and I said, salad isn't always the healthiest choice. There's some like that you can do, but if it's more personal, like human trafficking, or the victim, you might not want to make light of that. So we're really always trying to find that, but it's a fun line to walk.
So you do it, and you just know they'll fix it. If it's too much, they won't use it.
You can always cut it out. I also tell the writers that we have a feel on set. So we're trying to figure it out, and if it plays, because you always got to imagine this music is thumping underneath. You got the synths going.
Yeah.
So you can't jump out and be like da 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 with like something. You got to still like be in that mode and just like yeah.
Well, you got that da 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 da. I heard you did stand-up comedy last night. Okay.
It was an accident.
Was
I didn't mean to.
But. And I completely admire you because I've been doing stand-up comedy for decades. It's a hard thing to do. So, was it your first time on set?
I was just an accident. My buddy of mine, David Walton, he's handling his midlife crisis by starting stand-up.
Okay.
He's got a podcast called Starting Stand-Up. Anyway, so I was there with him.
Yeah.
With 5 guys. It's an open mic thing. Everyone looks like they're like waiting for results of an STD test or something. It's not a happy environment, and they're like going through their life like. And like nobody's laughing because they're thinking about their own thing. Yeah. So I said, I'm gonna get up. Seems like, and I always thought in my mind, I think we've all were like, I could maybe do that.
Right.
So the fact that I finally did it.
How did it go?
It was fun.
It was
because
fun?
I wasn't working on any routine. My buddy's like been at home like pacing back and forth working on
Sweating,
rants.
yeah.
And then he's saying that no one's laughing. It's like traumatizing. But me, I wasn't trying anything out. So it was good. It was real fun.
All right, so would you like to go on the road and do some stand-up?
Are you asking?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Give me some time, man. No, I have such respect, man. It is a traumatizing thing when you don't get those laughs. I mean, some of these kids up there, I was like, boy, this is gonna take some therapy to get through this one.
Well, I have a laugh lounge here. I bring comics on, so if you ever want to come do my laugh lounge, you come on and do my laugh lounge.
All right. I mean,
because you got a funny bone, I can tell. You got this funny bone. You're like willing to try anything.
You know, it happened last night. If it happens at the right time, you know, you can get me.
You were down.
If I have to plan too much, I start freaking out.
Okay, so we won't talk about it.
Don't talk about it.
I'll wait patiently. I'll be
blindfolded. Where are we going? And then, hey.
No, I love this, and I love this. You've been married to your wife Addie for 15 years. Congratulations in Hollywood. Woo! And you guys, 15 years now. So I heard you recently started a band together.
Yeah, we did. Well, you know, it's like I was thinking. You ever see that show Taxi?
Yeah. Loved it.
Yeah, that's like my relationship with my wife now. We're like shooting the wind in there, and then the Danny DeVito from The Cage is like, car 41, you gotta go pick up your daughter. You know, she forgot her thing, and you gotta. So we only see each other briefly in between drives these days. Yeah. But the years are passing with the kids, so I was like, we need to find something in common. So I made her learn the drums, and now we jam, and it's great. That's really a nice thing.
I love this because so many relationships, they just kind of, you know, fizzle out. But so do you have a band? What's the band called?
Well, working title, you know, it's called Hot Flashes. Hot Flashes. You know, right? For the women in the band. I'm not having hot flashes yet, but you know.
Okay. So again, I ask you this question. We're having our Christmas party and we don't have any entertainment. You want to come and play for us?
Done.
Okay. We'd love to have Hot Flash on.
Yeah.
Now, you played, I remember in Clueless, you played Elton in Clueless.
That's right.
Now, is it true that both your kids dress as you for Halloween, or is it Clueless?
As the characters, yeah. It's gone through. That was my daughter a few years ago. Yeah, and my son did this year. So it's continued through the generation. That's him on the right. Yeah.
He's got the pinstripe shirt, the cardigan.
Yeah.
His hair is like yours. Like, he got you.
Yeah, but the truth is they're both not that into me. And on the day of Halloween, him and his friend who were gonna do it decided to just go to Target and find something else. I think they did bears with roller skates, which I don't even think is a thing. So I lost out to something that's like fictional.
You lost out to bears on roller skates?
You know, is that a thing? I don't know.
No.
Maybe.
Okay, so your daughter Charlie, she's how old? She's 15.
She's 15 now,
She's 15. Does she think you're cool? Like, you're an actor? Because my son thinks I'm not cool at all.
Oh, no, not. Also, she's like bent on getting me canceled. Because, you know, we have inappropriate... We got inappropriate humor around the house. I'm always like, this is funny here, but maybe not there. And I'll be saying stuff, and then I look over, she's recording that. Right?
Really?
I'm like, this is not gonna be good for you either if you record some stuff for me. Whose team are you on?
Oh, gosh. What about your son? Like, is he into you?
He's protecting the family name right now.
He's protecting
still on my side.
Okay.
You know, he's a good kid. He tries to make me feel like a good tattoo. He had a sex talk with me the other day.
He had a sex talk with you?
Well, he made it feel like I was doing it for him, but afterwards I realized he just wanted to make me feel like a good dad, because my wife had already talked this stuff about it. So I was like, thanks, son.
I think Jeremy Sisto just did the Laugh Lounge. I think he's... Say thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And I have an appointment with you on Saturday because I'm binge watching like all your episodes all day.
All right.
So y'all, a new episode of F.B.I. airs tonight on CBS and it streams tomorrow on Paramount Plus. We'll be right back. Jeremy Sisto.
Thank you.